Well, hello guys, welcome to my channel again. I'm Tassos. It took me a while to upload this video because I have been having some issues. I'll totally explain what I'm talking about. This is a video that was basically almost requested. I wouldn't say like that was an outright request, but I'm doing this video for my friend D Montreal, Nitrios, and basically I discovered I have another Hokuto brother out there, and we're gonna talk a little bit about Hokuto no Ken. Hokuto no Ken is an anime and manga series by Techo Hara Buronson, and Toei gave us the anime series that basically animated the manga series, and it's about a post-apocalyptic world where nuclear missiles have destroyed the entire planet, and the surviving people are out there, basically obeying the law of the fittest, basically being at the mercy of martial artists and basically stronger guys than them, that basically go ahead and kill them and exploit them and sell them as slaves and lots of stuff that you don't want happening. You just get to remember that sometimes you get to remember that whereas law and order, at least there's some kind of safety. So yeah, there's this post-apocalyptic world. It's like the anime is a little bit of a mixture of Mad Max and Kung Fu, David Carradine's Kung Fu. So there's this guy, a wanderer, a martial artist, Kenshiro, this super masculine guy that barely talks and always acts, that upholds justice, protects weak and the innocent children, everyone, he protects everyone. He's not wandering around having the only weapon that this guy has, is the secret art of Hokuto Shinken, a martial art that, basically is like having this long 2,000-year-old history, as it is explained in the anime, that basically has some kind of principle similar to acupuncture. So this guy can basically, in certain circumstances, kill his opponent using one finger. And the anime is brutal, but also gets across some really nice messages on how a stronger individual should react, how a stronger individual should protect people around him. That strength is not for ruling, it's for caring. So yeah, it's an anime series that I absolutely adore. It's from the 80s. I've watched it, like the first time I watched it was, I think, in 2010 to 11. I'm not even joking. It was that late. But, I fell in love with the series. And obviously, that series spawned some video games, and today we're going to be playing the earliest one, that's on Sega Mark III. Now, what is the Sega Mark III? It's basically, if we want to simplify things, the Japanese version of the Sega Master System, a system that I don't think gets the love it deserves, it absolutely deserves. There are a few ways to play this game, simply named Hokuto no Ken. One, you have to find an original Sega Mark III and its cartridge, which is out of the question, especially for me. Two, if you still have a Master System laying around, you can try and purchase the cartridge with the title Black Belt, which is essentially the same game. It is Hokuto no Ken, just the sprites have been altered, the story has been altered, the backgrounds have been altered, and that's it. The game and its mechanics are pretty much the same. And then you got the option of just go on ahead and grab this flash card from eBay, AliExpress, I don't know. There are plenty of places that you can find one. You can add the ROMs on an SD right there in the back of that flash card and put it on your Master System and play that ROM named Hokuto no Ken. Of course, yeah, I'm not going to name the traditional first choice for everyone else except for me, because I'm kind of staying away from that, basically. Yeah, but if it is your last option, you can do that too. Basically go on your PC, download an emulator, Fusion or whatever, and just emulate and play it there. And of course, we have another option, and that's how I'm gonna be recording the gameplay that you're gonna see. It's basically on the PS4. There's this game named Hokuto no Ken: The Lost Paradise, which is, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, is the latest addition to Hokuto no Ken video games. Have this on PS4. It must be also present on other consoles of its generation, and probably also the Xbox One. So yeah, if you have one, just go ahead and try and grab that. It's a really fun game. And there, inside this game, there's a really cool Easter egg. You can, as Kenshiro, you can find a Sega Mark III in the desert. You can bring it back home to a handyman. He can fix it for you, and you can plug it up on your CRT TV right at home and play it. So you can play as Kenshiro, who's playing as Kenshiro in the game, playing the oldest game that's about him. Actually, it's mind-blowing. So I'm gonna just shut up and let you see the gameplay. Unfortunately, I tried as hard as I could. I couldn't beat the game, at least for now. I used to beat it like a few years back. I used to beat the shit out of it. I don't know what's happening, or I might remember something the wrong way, and I kind of lose at a place that I don't really remember having any issues. But yeah, I'm gonna explain that in the gameplay. I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm gonna let you watch the gameplay of Hokuto no Ken. And next time, we're gonna cover the second game of Hokuto no Ken, which from the second series, Hokuto no Ken 2, that's on the Mega Drive. D-Montreal, that's for you, my buddy. I'm so sorry I couldn't beat this. I tried, but I don't want to delay this video anymore. Without further ado, let's go ahead and see how this game is, Hokuto no Ken. So this is how you play it on the PS4's Lost Paradise. As you can see, we're playing as Kenshiro, playing as himself on the PS4, obviously in the world of the game. He's playing Sega Mark III, and he's playing as himself, the original Hokuto no Ken, the very first Hokuto no Ken game that came out. I hoped I could do like a full playthrough of this, but I tried yesterday to beat it. I devoted some hours of gameplay. I just couldn't bring myself to complete the game. I remember like beating it very easily, but I just must have must have become a little rusty. So there's Spade, one of Shin's generals. Your main problem in the stages with this game, it's a very simple game, as you can see. You have goons running at you from both sides of the screen. You kick first because the only thing they know how to do is to punch, and that's debatable if they can now also do that. Like, that's Diamond. Kenshiro destroyed him using the Hokuto Haganken in the anime series. Yeah, I'm a total nerd when it comes to Hokuto no Ken. And then we're gonna get Club, and after that we're gonna get Heart. Obviously, like Shin's generals are named after cards. Club is pretty easy to defeat. Just, you pretend you get away from him and jumps over you, punch him, and he's done. And then you get Heart, and if you've seen like the anime, he's really fat. He has this huge fat resource, so Kenshiro can't get to his vital points. So what you have to do is duck and punch as fast as you can. It's not working. It did work. Sometimes it works a lot faster. Like, most of the time it works a lot faster. What you have to do is mash the button like there's no tomorrow. And you're done. And now we're gonna fight Shin. And what I tend to do with this guy is jump kick and always a target like above his head. Because when he actually decides to kick, his punches are lower than your hits. When he decides to kick, if you don't kick higher than his head, he's gonna get you first. You don't want that. He does more damage than you do. There it is. Again, I'll try to finish it, but you know, I already devoted like too much time, and I wanted to make this video for my friend Demontreal. There's also a sequel to that on the Sega Mega Drive, and I have that in my collection. So we're gonna be attempting to beat that as well. So now you want to hit him on the head. There we go. We also got an extra life there. That happens when you get to 100,000 points. And like that, we're done with the Shen arc. Now we're gonna go and fight the Red Berets. That supposedly is a doll of Yuria. It's not Yuria herself, so Kinsur's journey is not done yet. It's not over yet. Done. Anyways. In Chapter 2, you have more trained fighters, supposedly, in the Red Berets. This guy tried to jump over you, and they tried to swarm you, and they're faster. And just because of their jumping and mixing things up, they get to swarm you more than enough times. If you're fast enough and you read their patterns, I guess you won't be having any problems. The patterns are actually pretty simple. Ah, there it is. I got swarmed a little bit there by 3 people. And I got punished for it a little bit. If you get to beat enough of them, you gradually gain back your health. That's not an issue, but the thing is, you have to be perfect after that. Triple into your health. There we go. That was pretty good. Okay. Now there's gonna be this guy using a whip. Oh, that's not good. That's not. I lost half my health in that altercation. Okay. There's this guy. Don't do anything. Just wait for him to jump over you. Rinse and repeat. Kick him right in the ass while he is descending. That's the only thing you can do. Ah, it's pretty easy to defeat him, and we got some extra health for it. And now we have the mad charge. And if they get too close, don't use your kick. It is gonna be useless. If they get too close, just use your punch. Keep that in mind. I'm gradually getting back the lost health. Okay. There we go. Okay, they're getting kind of restless right now. There we go. And we have the mad shards now. Oh. Uh-oh. Awful. It's okay, let's try again. Of course, we have a checkpoint. I think I should clarify because everything looks the same. It just looks exactly like the beginning of the stage. It's not. It's just after having defeated the guy with a whip. There we go. There we go. That's going pretty well now. There we go. What is going on? Got him. And now we have the Colonel. What you have to do with this guy is stick close to him before he gets to punch. It's all a matter of rhythm, really. We got him. You know, I messed up a lot, really. But I still got him. So this is gonna be level 3. Level 3 is actually the easiest one in the game. It only has one mini-boss and one final boss, which is Devil Rebirth. So we're gonna be in the Wastelands now again, fighting off jackals, lackeys. Jackal, like in the anime, like I haven't read the manga, unfortunately. Now there's this guy Fox, gonna try and jump over you, you punch him while he gets to Descent. There it is. Pretty simple, actually. I was saying, like, Jackal, like, he came at one point in the anime where he actually felt like filler. He felt like a lot weaker than every other guy. So I'm wondering, like, is he filler? Is he? Okay, there we go. There's gonna be Devil Rebirth. We're gonna fight him like in a Colosseum-like stage. What you wanna watch out for this guy is him jumping. Jump and back up, much like Shin. He's a lot easier though. He doesn't have anything going for him, like he only throws some fireballs. It's pretty hard to hit you too. And then we get to level 4, which is basically the legend of the prison of Cassandra, Cassandra's prison, where Toki is held. And for those that don't know, Toki is like a brother to... Oh, that's bad. That's bad. We have birds, we have guys with axes, even though they're actually a lot slower than the goons in other stages. They get to do like massive damage if they swarm you. And then we have that bird that's just there to be annoying. It doesn't really do much damage, it's just there to... You try to avoid it and it actually make things a lot worse. There's the warden, who is not hard at all, if you know what you're doing. Good. Jump, kick him on the head. Freaking asshole. There we go. I'm actually worried about the two goons with the swords that the mini-bosses in this stage, the final mini-bosses. Which is stupid. Like, if you watch the anime, these guys are like... Kenshiro doesn't even bother with them. And they're like bosses and they're like a lot harder than the mini-boss you saw, which is stupid. The basic idea is to actually fight them one at a time, but as you can see, they throw ninja stars at you. It's all hell breaking loose. It's kind of stupid. Of course, the checkpoint is after having defeated the warden, so I don't worry so much now. I think it's gonna be a lot easier. There we go. Got him. Got him. There we go. And now we have Toki. There's a basic strategy here. You go right here in the back and mash the high kick as much as you can. He'll hit you first. You'll retaliate, and you'll go into a stalemate. And there it is. He's not there to get you, actually. This is supposed to be like a... Never happens in the anime, I think. But it's like a training, like... Toki is a nice guy, and is a good guy in the anime. So... Yeah, we get to chapter 5. This is basically where I lose. So I tried... my friend Demontrol. Of course I'll beat it at some point. I'll practice even harder than that and give you just a plain gameplay of that. Without me talking or anything, much like Shinobi. And I'll just upload it, you know. But, you know, I tried hard, really hard, yesterday and I just couldn't beat it. And, you know, to be fair, I didn't have much time in my hands. Of course, I'll put my best of efforts. But these guys with flamethrowers that we're gonna get 3 sets of them. They act much like the goons, the mini-boss, the last mini-boss in Cassandra. I don't know. It seemed like I lost the feel to that. Of course, I'm not doing it the right way. Oh my god. Yeah, see, like, those guys have tons of problems with these guys. Supposedly you have to take each one of them out, one at a time, but I just keep messing up. At least if I could, like, get past those, like, there's 3 sets of them. Like, how the hell did I get past them back in the day? I don't know. And by back in the day, don't get confused. It was a few years back when I first found out about that ROM and basically emulated it, played it. And I got to a point where I could beat it pretty much every time. And it's like almost 20 minutes. Like, it's not a big game at all. It's not a long game at all. And when I got this game, Lost Paradise, and I found out that there's this cool Easter egg where you can find actually a real Sega Mark III and play that, I was stoked. I was like, yeah. That's the stuff. But as I found out, I had gotten rusty, and you know, it's one of those games that you don't really get to. You don't have the luxury to not keep it fresh, and it's one of those games. So I'll try. You know, I'm not even trying to jump up here. Oh, we got him. That's nice. At least I got a checkpoint now. I'm sure it doesn't say much, but okay, let's at least try our best and reach like the next set of flamethrower guys. It's 3 of those, 3 sets of those. And then after that you have 2 boss fights, really. Like, the last stage is another boss fight, straight to the boss fight. You're fighting Ken-O or Rao, as you know him in the anime. And the boss fights are not hard at all. Like, there's a trick. The guy before the last guy is kind of tricky. He's Souther. He is the guy that doesn't really have the same vital points as a normal person because his heart is not on his left side of the body. Like, it's so geeky, it's so nerdy. Like, you have to watch that shit. You have to watch anime like that. See? I got wrecked. And it's my final life. I'll do my best, but, you know, obviously I'm not gonna make it. Like, there's this, I'll probably beat these guys, that second set, and then, you know, I'll get to the final one where I won't be able to pull it off, I'm pretty sure. And it's sad, because I even remembered, like, the patterns to the 2 final bosses, but, you know, I just couldn't wait anymore. I have to upload this. It took me far too long to make as a video. There we go. At least I'm gonna fight off the second set of the flamethrower guys. I'm pretty sure I can pull that off. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're fighting back. We're gonna fall fighting, but... And it's kind of weird, like, when I found out how to beat these guys, it wasn't hard at all. Like, for some reason, it's an issue now. Anyway, I'm not really sure I'm gonna make it up to these guys. I will reach them. I'm not sure I'll reach them. Uh-oh, there we go. We lost. Well, basically, that's Hokuto no Ken on Sega Mark III. I think for its time, especially for its time, I think it's a pretty nice game. Pretty cool looking graphics. Like, this is 80, like, it's the mid-80s. Okay, this is the mid-80s, and we have so much color on screen. It looks almost unreal. The music is okay, I guess. I would prefer to have a little more variety, but yeah, that will do. And the controls are spot on. Like, yeah, there's some weird stuff that's not about the controls exactly. It's like how the AI reacts and what you have to do in certain occasions. But that was pretty much the thing with lots of retro games. So yeah, back in the day they used to make them like there's a certain like weird factor in the way you have to deal with the AI. That's all. And you know, weird. I don't even think I'm describing it the right way. Anyways, that's Hokuto no Ken on Sega Mark III. There's also a sequel on the Sega Mega Drive. We'll be covering that as well. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. As for me, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.